woman has, she a former military person. She came on social media saying, and she's on TikTok, but they showed this on YouTube, saying that many Latinos are working for ICE to keep their families safe. And I disagree with that. Now, I'm not Latin American Hispanic. My Hispanic was from Louisiana. Okay, I'm African American, French, Creole, English, Irish, Scottish, Native American, and I did my ancestry, and I will admit that I started identifying my Hispanic was 2016, late 2016. Once I realized that's the real in my family tree is Spanish last name. So, but I've been speaking Spanish for 30 years. I went to predominantly Hispanic school. Growing up, it was mostly white at the time, 46. So back in the 90s, it became mostly Latino, where I'm from. And I saw this mentality growing up and never understood it. But as I did more digging and more diving and learning about this, it's a mi raza mentality. A lot of, not say a lot, a half of Hispanic, I'm not God to know, but I'm looking at this from social media, in person experience, and also what I encounter. Many of these people are Afro mestizo, okay? That's the track. That's the truth. Especially Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, they have a majority have three races in their bloodline. It's Spaniard, which is white, Native, and African. Many don't like to admit that. Many don't want to admit the three, especially the black part. Many them want to emulate the white supremacist behavior when they came to this country, or back in the day of LULAC in 1930s. The idea of LULAC was fighting for rights for Latinos, but to try to assimilate them to white communities, and also put them as white on application when they're mixed. They escape I'm not for one drop rule. I identify as mixed myself, but they escape the one drop rule. If I see why some Hispanics try to use one drop against us African people. Not all African people identify as pure black. Either we identify with our heritage, our ancestry, no matter what we look like. That's why we're here. Like I said, dick and pussy and me nasty up here. Those ancestors caused us to be here, regardless of whether they were black or not. So there's no identity crisis. They bloodlines in us. That's who we are. So anyway, you are what your ancestors are. So the point is, a lot of people don't like that, but if they went for the dick and pussy, they wouldn't be here. So anyway, so they sitting here, half of them similar to whiteness, they white ancestry, white Anglo-Saxon Protestant behavior in the United States. They would talk and cosplay the white supremacist behavior that our white ancestors did to our African people, where it would mix up pure, okay, Jim Crow and slavery. And we see that cosplaying, just as long as it don't happen. Then, but they forget about Matanza, gasoline baths, Operation WICK, all those stuff. Even in Houston, the Joe Torres case, the Joe Torres case that happened 77, way before George Floyd. So, Rodney King. So they'll forget all that and act like what happened to Sandra Bland. So men are joining ICE because they're trying to keep their family safe. Okay, I don't believe that. I'm not there, but this is my opinion. I say it's my fact, but I believe it's a fact because they're doing studies. No, they want to be like white supremacists. They join ICE to be like white supremacists. Okay, they want to simulate to white racist America. White racist America, our white cousins who are racist, do not like their ass. I laugh, and I'm telling you because I'm African descendant and have mixed heritage myself down my family tree because most African Americans are mixed. None of us are pure black. But I don't go by a master's one drop rule. When I trace my roots on my white side, you think I'll be knocking on the door and say, "Hey, my white cousin, accept me"? Hell no! I want them to come to me if they're not coming to me and deceive me, come to me in truth and be real, okay? Because I'm not knocking on their door and not and email them and say, "Hey, do you want to accept me?" You know what I'm saying? I say it like this: You don't like my ass, I don't like you either. Don't care if we long distance because it's not. So we already know what the mindset of many white supremacists that we're not pure white and many can us pass for white, but when you study your white heritage, you get an idea of it, right? So these racist Latino people who want to be white, who want to come in this country, or they was already in this country already, want to kiss white racist people ass, and they think they're getting a prize, even hurting African people or hurting their own community. Like I saw a video here in Houston, Latino went from ICE was talking trash to another Latina. This old coon shit they doing, this strawberry picking coon shit, they think they getting a prize. They ain't get no damn prize, cause like I say, once everything is done, our white racist cousins who going to stab they bitch ass in the back, and I'm gonna laugh at their ass when they do. And they think about falsely accusing somebody, like in Tony Earl's case with Arlene Abbott. That man not trying to kill the little girl. Stop with that line. He tried to kill that nigga that was trying. This is the N word. The nigga trying to rob him. But and he was sorry and remorseful, but they want to put him in prison, but not the nigga that caused the whole situation. Because the nigga didn't go out and rob Tony Earls, the little girl would not have been shot. Okay, because he was, you know what I'm saying. So point is, but they racism and they bias was in that case. And like I said, it's okay because our vice coming in their family because some of their family are not citizens. I ain't feel sorry for their ass. Hell no. And it's not about them being Mexican or Hispanic. Even Nigerian African folks who don't like us, like what happened at the hair shop. Some Nigerians are working with ICE. Some of them work at the prison in Huntsville. Go look it up. And some of them are very anti-black American. They trying to kiss our white cousins' ass. But when our white cousins' ass do something to their bitch ass, like what happened to Ebola back in 2014, I didn't feel sorry about some Africans getting mistreated by white cousins. If they come to us about Ebola, actually and said to this white girl at a job, we'll laugh. We never been no African. What? Huh? And we're not even fully African. We mix. We have other races in us. Not identified with my other races besides the black part. I mean, okay, okay, I look like the people. I look more black. Even though I'm not dark, like Wesley Snipes, like, you know, like Akon. I don't care. This is my bloodline. That's why I'm here talking to y'all ass today. There's no identity crisis. If I did my reading, this is not how I got here. I can give a damn what your opinion is. That's who I am. So if I know my white race cut don't like their ass, just use them like a pimp does a hoe, okay? That's what they do. They're using immigrants of color, they're using Asian, they're using Arab, they're using East Indian, anybody of color who wouldn't do the damn job, and then they only get backstabbing their ass. And I feel sorry for their ass. They do the accuracy in people. Look what happened to Amorosa, okay, with Trump. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm surprised with the other sister from the what's her name? The two sisters that criticized the Diamond and Silk. I'm surprised the other one that's living haven't been portrayed yet. See, you don't, if you study, and Diamond's still darker than me, but if you study your white heritage besides black history, you'll know the psyche of these people because we can't pass for white. We're not Sarah Jane from the movie Imitation Life. But we can get an idea. Oh, I see why they doing it. You know what I'm saying? And you know a white supremacist is based on their talking points and their behavior patterns. Because you're not God to see someone's mind, but sometimes the actions speak out from the mind, right? So these racist Latinos joining ICE and trying to and putting white on the application, knowing their ancestry is Spaniard and Native and black, Afro Mexican, Afro Puerto Rican, Afro Salvadoran, Afro something down there in Latin America. Some black enslaved or free, or either black conquistador got in their gene pool, had sex, okay, whether it was consensual or not, got in it, had their gene pool. That's why they ass here. And it's not all Hispanics I'm talking about. That's right. I'm talking about the ones who are racist, but it seems the ones that the biggest mouth are the fucking racist ones in the police department. Like what happened with Sandra Bland. That was a Latino man. It was a white man. But like I say, white folks do some of this bitch ass and call him W where my matanza gas but I ain't feel sorry for his bitch ass. Hell the fucking no. Hell the fucking no. I ain't feel sorry. You try to press our people, press come back to your bitch ass. It deserves what that fucking happens. Just like my stalker down in Arizona lied to Judge Gonzalez, that old crazy bitch she married to a white man. White folks in this situation 2 years ago will do something to that bitch. I'm not shedding no damn tears. I'm hell no. You try to lock me up, my record clean. And I ain't do none of that stuff that man said. You misinterpreted my actions. I'm not even from Texas. One of the police officers told me she couldn't do that because I'm from Texas. Our laws are different. So her bitch ass get roasted behind the damn. I don't feel sorry for her ass. She get what the fuck she deserves trying to play the system and try to act like a damn Karen, but look in the damn mirror, she don't like no damn Spanish. Yes, she might got a light olive skin tone, but her phenotype, her hair, her features are not all that European. There's indigenous and nigga in her blood. So I don't feel sorry for her bitch ass in this Trump administration because even she born in New Mexico, right? So I did all her research. Regardless, they don't think she's an immigrant coming across the border and they do dirty. I don't feel sorry for her ass. I don't play no oppression game. Okay? I don't wake up in the morning and say, God, make me oppressed. I pray to God that I'm never oppressed. Words have power. I don't have the same mind frame as folks back in Jim Crow and slavery. Thank God. Okay, I was born in '79, so that's why my mentality is different. I remember my dark skinned friends started thinking like a white man. Well, we need to start thinking like one. I ain't talking like a racist one. I'm talking about the ones who start thinking like a nigga on a plantation. Okay, act like the ones on television. Stop thinking. Please stop that plantation mentality. That's why we always fucked over. Start thinking like saying our white relatives, not the racist one. I'm talking about as the winning part. So I don't mind having that mindset. And some Hispanic people assume that us African people are purely black. We're not pure Africans. We're part indigenous and part white. And we're related to the white people who took over this country. We're also related to the Native Americans who was here in this side of the border. Not, you know what I'm saying? And some of us are Hispanic. Folks forget that Louisiana was a Spanish colony. Besides the French colony. Some of us has roots in Florida, in Mobile, Alabama, and there was Spanish colony. That's how we got Spanish. In the Carolinas, I remember when my sister told she had Spanish roots. The Carolinas. Well, people forget that Spanish were the Europeans that came to the first European that came to the South, not the Anglos. Anglos took over. The French took over. People are so fucking done in history. So I ain't anti. I don't hate myself. I love my fucking for being black, Spanish, Creole. I am proud. I'm proud. I do check Hispanic on the bottom besides black, white, and other races more. However, I'm not gonna let no racist Latino man woman do me dirty. Hell no. Hell to the fucking no. I don't play victim. So that's why these folks joining the ICE are trying to fulfill white supremacists. Okay, and guess what? While they over here backstab other Latinos and the Africans, and the Africans and the Nigerians, probably the Americans who during the ICE. Guess what? In Asian, guess what? At the end of the day, our white racists gonna turn around and backstab they bitch ass, and I don't feel sorry for them. This is why we put that orange man in office. No, I don't like Trump either, but you try to oppress me. You trying to oppress me? I ain't gonna play to be slave weak nigga on a plantation. Hell the fuck no. Hell the fuck no. Hell no. That's why me and me other African people don't get along because they still stuck in slave mode. I am a freedman. I'm a runaway slave. I am not the house nigga or the field nigga. Okay? And I am uppity. Okay, I grew up middle class. I had a toxic family. So therefore my mentality it detects reality. It's not gonna happen. Okay? But while they're over here cooning, strawberry picking, cooning for these white supremacists in ICE, the white supremacists who belong to Ku Klux Klan and that's gonna backstab their bitch ass, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It happened in Alamo. You had like, see, this woman never forget. I'm from Texas. You know why Mexico lost to Texas? Because they had Mexicans, the Holland soldiers who took the white race from inside, who was strawberry picking for their bitch ass, and he became slave owners. That's why we have black and brown racism. They became slave owners. They was and then after slave they became slave. They had Matanza and some other situation that happened in San Diego, Texas. There's our white race cousins backstab their ass. Now, those who are innocent of the slavery and anti-blacks, I'm not making fun, but those who are guilty of it, I don't feel sorry. They had gasoline bags. They had Operation WICK, and he was a brother, and Barack Obama is the first brother who be president, Abraham Lincoln is. But go to FrenchCreoles.com, see I know my history. They will tell you in FrenchCreoles.com that President Eisenhower had black ancestry. He was white passing. He made, and Trump, this was the Operation WICK. See, if you tell these racist Latinos that they don't know their history, and some do, but men don't, because if they did know, they'll know better, right? Based on their behavior. But men don't want to act like the oppressor towards us, but not knowing that our white oppressor cousins are going to backstab their ass. And they're going to regret doing what they're doing. It happened to Ronald Rivera. He's not Mexican, he's Puerto Rican and part white Jewish. He kissed Trump ass, so did Geraldo Rivera, backstabbed and lied on O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson's son is 9-10, the suspect of Nicole Brown and Ron Gold. O.J. Simpson's guilty cover up for his son's murder because he didn't want his son to go to jail. No, I don't let that nigga rot in jail. Hell no. I'm let in white supreme country, and my ex-wife is white. I got white name, but I can't pass white. Camera skin, brother made it. Okay. I'm going to Chicago, and my older son from Marguerite kills. Oh, hell no. I'm going to tell, okay, look here. Jason, you're going to prison. Look, sorry, son, I'm going to call my son a nigga. Nigga, I'm not going to jail over this white woman death, okay? You killed your stepmama. Okay, you going to jail. Hell no. Oh no, oh no! You heard what I said, Jason? I was been OJ. You going to jail? Marshall Clark, my son, he the one kid. I was going to Chicago. Is rumors on them phone records that Nicole was talking to her mama, and I was on a plane to Chicago. I didn't kill Nicole or Ron Goldman. He was mad at the fact that she didn't go to his restaurant because she's trying to get some coke. Because Ron Gold was a drug dealer. A lot of folks now know he had a extensive criminal record. Yes, Ron Goldman did. He was a waiter, a model, and a dealer. A thug, a drug dealer. Mazaluma was a trap house. People don't know they do their research. And he covered up his son's murder. I couldn't do that. I don't give a damn. Your ass won't rot in that jail. Hell no. Hell, I don't give a damn. You have rage disorder. You cut your girlfriend who biracial hair out. Yeah, people know about that. But Gerardo Rivera, who's Puerto Rican and white Jewish, he went and pushed the narrative. That's why you had Hispanics, mostly Mexican, in Los Angeles, defending the fact that OJ was good because Gerardo Rivera, because Mexicans watched Geraldo Rivera too back in the day, okay, besides watching Cuban Christina, okay? You know what I'm saying? On. So you had Mexican American and other Latinos who watched Geraldo Rivera because he was the biggest Latino Hispanic talk show host, right? So point is he manipulated Latinos to think that way. He did. He went to Los Angeles, he was New Rican and part Jewish, went to doggone Los Angeles, talked to the Brown family, and had them lied, okay? Because their friend was on OJ Simpson's side before Robert Bear went there. I did the research. I want to forget that. I was 14 years old and it was going on. So, he became a Trump supporter. I'm glad that during Apprentice, Lisa Gibbons won that shit. And Robert his tried picking ass, cried like a damn puto bitch. And then he became on Fox News, and Fox News did his fucking ass dirty. So when these coconuts, these straw picking coconuts who kiss the white supremacists to get their fucking chicken come home to roost mess, I don't feel sorry for their fucking ass. George Zimmerman getting that shit. It was white. It was seen because Ackerman saying people cop picking Metallica gonna tell me otherwise. I did research. After Trayvon Martin trial and George Zimmerman won, okay, he went homeless. It was white men trying to kill his bitch ass. And I wish they did. I wish they did. He had a chicken come and he has Afro-Peruvian heritage. His grandma, her grandfather on her mama's side, was her grandfather, her maternal grandfather was Afro-Peruvian. His great grandfather was Afro-Peruvian, Afro-Latino from Peru. He had nigga in his blood. So I don't feel sorry for the white man trash his bitch ass and he killed Trayvon Martin. That's good. He won. But guess what? White men trying to kill him. White men. So I don't feel sorry for his ass. I'm not gonna go out there and scream Latino Lives Matter after he did the Trayvon Martin. Hell the fucking no. Hell. I told you I don't think for oppression. I go against it and I don't think like an oppressed person. So that's why I don't get along with other Ackerman because they still stuck in slave and time Jim Crow shit. And I swear it's annoying. It's 25. My white long distance cousin on my white master ancestor side, on my daddy's side ancestry, is related to President Johnson. Okay, and my long distance white is my 10th cousin, signed as a racist, but he was a Klansman. He's the one, you know what I'm saying? I understand he was racist. But in black and white paper, we are free. Stop thinking like a plantation's fucking slave. I'm getting tired of seeing this shit. And me and them go because their grandma and grandpa passed that bad tradition to us. I refuse to go along with it. So, and since I am part Hispanic, Creole, and my mama ancestry, I'm talk about this bullshit. These racist Latinos that trying to act like white cosplay, white supremacist behavior in the United States are going to get their ass roasted. And that's why. And I'm not trying to true trying to support because he's right. He should go to jail. Because if I did a crime, or another brother did a crime that he was doing, we all been locked up. It's called being fair. Ain't about being racist. It's called being fair. But since they want to play white supremacist game, okay, we'll play the game too. My heart goes out to ones who's of anti-blackness. Those who are guilty of anti-blackness and anti-indigenous as well, I don't feel sorry for their ass. Half of them don't like their indigenous blood. They don't like the indigenous ancestry as well. I've met some Latinos who don't like that. So do you understand that self-hate is real? And this self-hating motherfuckers are joining ICE trying to kiss white people ass, but our white racist people ass gonna turn around and do something to them. And I'm gonna feel sorry for their ass. I don't feel sorry. They didn't learn from Alamo. After those Tejano soldiers kiss ass to our white Anglo-Saxons, It's on the slave owner ancestors to abuse and beat and mistreat our black and mixed black ancestors here in Texas. Guess what? They turned our white ancestors who are Anglo-Saxon turned against their ass. And this is why they don't teach it in school because they know it's embarrassing. You did all that fighting against Mexico to keep slavery alive in Texas. And then your ass, if there's no hardly no monuments for you, it's a few monuments. You know, say one like one Seguin, all them, but people don't know about that. They know about Sam Houston and Fanning and Austin. They get more popularity than the Mexican person that did they help in the Alamo. So do you understand? So that's why this is a remake of the Alamo. They're trying to do and kiss the ass of white supremacy, but whites are gonna kick their ass in the mouth and kick their ass in the ass, and I'm gonna laugh at it. I'm gonna laugh because it always happens. So I don't have this much enslavement because I talk to African people. They tell me otherwise. It's like no. You cool trash, cotton picking trash in our community. Stop teaching us the fear complex. Because I don't have a fear complex. At the end of the day, George Zimmerman won, but his life was not good after he won. Oh, he had a bad life. He had a bad life. He did. And he turned around and started chimping out against white people. And the white folks got tired of him chipping out, and white men kicked him out. White men called him out and called him a nigga. So the white men tried to kill him in road rage. You know, the reason why George Zimmerman also won because his dad is a judge. You got that. His daddy. I'm surprised the white supremacists are not liking that because their interracial couple, Gladys Rizza Zimmerman, is Afro mestiza from Peru. Her dad, and he's white, and I say he's Jewish, but no, he has a German Jewish background. Probably can say that he's not Jewish by religion. He's a Baptist, just like I became Catholic. Okay, all right. He became Catholic when he married Gladys. Okay, he converted to Catholicism, but he was raised Baptist, Southern Baptist. Okay, from South. So, but they said, well, you got Jewish blood. You know, the Klansmen and Nazis don't like Jews. And you may be Gentile by religion, but you got Jewish blood, and you marry a Mexican. She's not Mexican. They're gonna say you marry a Mexican. I don't care what type of Mexican she is. You know she's Peruvian. You know that little conversation. See, I know my white race because I studied my white races relatives. Okay, and they're gonna say, well, since you're race mixing and you also part Jewish on your family tree, you're not accepted. You have to be white Anglo-Saxon and Protestant like it was back in the day. That's what they're gonna tell the ass. They don't tell them that. Remember when Irish and Italians came here, they treat them like crap. The white Anglo-Saxons did. They sure did. If you're a Catholic or Jewish, you got treated like shit. The Klan lynched you too. Go look that up. The Klan lynched Italians. They did. See, people forgot their history. They forgot their history. But they turn around and do the same. And when they do the same, it's not going to be pretty. All that ass kissing for white supremacists who don't like your ass, they're going to get it. They're going to get it, y'all. Okay? They're going to get it. Because I don't play oppression. I don't play oppression games. Okay? Okay? Yeah. Like, even like I said, people forget about Joe Torres. Anytime you see a Latino dude make fun of African people getting killed by police, people forget about Joe Torres. Joe Torres here in Houston was killed by HPD officers and dumped, where y'all homeless people dumped in the bayou, they dumped him in the bayou. In 1977. And I bet you some Mexican Americans don't know that history, who make jokes about what happened to George Floyd. Because they could be them. Actually, most Latinos are getting killed by police and abused by police. Most Latinos also get exonerated. Okay, so I look at the average. You want me next too, because you died that fucking case. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Y'all play those little games. You're not excluded. See, that's one thing with like the Africans say, oh, the Mexicans and whites coming together. I say, yeah, but guess why the ones who anti-black making fun of us, they're getting killed too. They don't report that. Go look it up on Google. Google is free, folks. Me and Latinos are getting exonerated. Now, I'm not saying those who are innocent of anti-blackness or anti-racial, I'm not laughing at that. The ones who mocking us our pain, that's the ones I'm laughing at. Why they and white cop turn around and call all top W with SPICs. I don't give a damn. Marching for hood. That's why some don't march for no King's March with ICE. Because you forget. See, and that's another reason why George Zimmerman won. They knew, that's exactly. A lot of folks don't know that. The reason why George Zimmerman won, because the white supremacists was trying to stop the black and brown coming together. So they said when we start taking them people back to their countries and ICE, when Trump coming in, watch these Africans and people remind you of the Tony Earl's case, okay, later on, and also with Trayvon Martin and what happened to Sandra Bland. They use these racist Latinos as guinea pigs to their white supremacist behavior, but when shit hits the fan, here's some Latinos begging Africans to come protest, and even though I have a span blood in me, I say hell no. Now if it's my friend that ain't racist, I'm protesting because I know them personally. But if you you gotta prove to me you ain't racist. You ain't say the N word. You wouldn't do all that. Okay, you did. Oh, you did do that. Oh, you did say that. You did say monkey. Oh, you did. You laugh at Sandra Bland. Oh, nah, man. Get the fuck out of my face. Go ahead and be abused. You try to oppress me because I don't play the impression game. I don't have a mindset like a plantation nigga, okay? And I'm serious. Me and some of the African people do, okay? In my surroundings. Not everybody. It's not me, but if you meet people down in Houston, this southern state, I swear they think like fucking victims and play into it. I don't think like a victim. You must get rid of that fucking victim mentality. So, anyway, okay. Well, guess what? You said this about you cause Mayates. You participate in gang warfare and cause you kill Mayate. Hold up, you said this and that on Facebook back in 2016. You said this and that. Man, get out of my face, man. Yeah, go enjoy your abuse. Well, yeah, I said, because I don't play, I'm not one of these, but because I'm a black man, I will be abused. That's not me. That's why I don't get along with me. I don't have that mindset. I believe fighting against and resisting oppression and do whatever it takes to do it. But since I'm that way, you come knocking my door. I said, hold on, bitch. Better. You try to lock me up in jail for something I do, George Gonzalez. Now ICE knocking on your door and they assume you not here and you born here. Bitch, get out my motherfucking face. Get out my fucking face. My breath clean. Your record, you got arrested. I'll pass and take out about your damn business. Because I don't play oppression. I don't play victim. That's why I don't get along with that shit. So you do dirt to me, it comes back your bitch ass. I'm not worrying about your ass. Because I don't make it more asking for I pray to resist oppression. So to that white sister, you get my idea? Why they joining for ICE? They trying to kiss our white cousins' racist ass. They trying to cuckoo with our white race, trying to assimilate with them. But our white racist cousins are using like a pimp does a hoe. It's a pimp and hoe game. And when they get done with them doing their dirty work for them, they'll turn around and do the dirty work in their ass. I'm waiting for it, bitch. Not you, I'm talking about them being bitch. I'm waiting for it. Because I know it's going to happen. It always happens. It always happens. Because I don't make no more asking them to be no damn dick. That's wrong with y'all. Y'all got pro-victim mentality. And I don't. I'm an anti-victim mentality. No, I don't. You do something to me, baby, I'm going to do something right back to your motherfucker ad or either help or laugh over the okay? No. Talking be crazy. I don't play that. My mom was abusive to me. I don't see no tears come out of my eyes. She been dead for 3 years. I'm glad that bitch dead. She's an abusive bitch. My grandma did too. My dad's side. I'm my mom's mother. So, anyone that does me dirty, I don't feel sorry for. Okay? It's always more asking for abuse. I tell God to resist it. Okay? Not experience it. When your mind's open to abuse, it happens. My mind's not. That's the difference between me and other African people because they been brainwashed by their mammy and pappy to open to abuse, and I don't think like that. Hell no. Okay. If you get annoyed, I don't give a damn. I get annoyed by being abused too. Okay. And I'm not gonna allow myself to be abused. Maybe your bitch ass was abused as a kid, but I refuse to be abused. I refuse to be the doormat. That's why folks don't like me. I don't give a damn. You can kiss my ass. Okay? That's all I gotta say.